Yes, sir. We back at it like we never left. It's your boy Slizzy.
Canary Balance.
This is
The
process. Man, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, bro.
We at it again, man. Shout out to everybody out there in YouTube land. We just doing our thing. Listen, it is Wild Card Weekend, NFL, and it's been crazy so far.
Right.
So yesterday I went and watched the Cowboys and Seahawks game. That was a pretty crazy game. Them boys pulled it off. Honestly, I like both teams, but
By the skin of their teeth, too.
yeah, if I had to see, I would have lost some money if I would have bet, and that's why I don't bet, because logically I was thinking Seahawks was gonna win based on defense or whatever. That didn't happen.
Right.
That didn't happen. I was surprised.
I won't say I was surprised because, like, the Cowboys, they just do something sometimes that it's just unexpected. Like, that was unexpected, but it's not surprising for them to do that, to me, personally.
Yeah, I like Dak, man. I like Dak. I like Zeke. That injury. Did you see that injury in the game? Man, dude, I forget his name, but his leg, like, literally twisted.
Nah, I didn't
It
catch
was
that.
nasty. It was nasty. It was real nasty. They had to cart him off the field.
Shit.
And I thought mentally, like, the psyche of the Cowboys, I thought, oh, man, like, their mind might not be into it now.
Right.
Because a couple people got hurt, but nobody got hurt like that. Like, he really got – it was hard to watch.
But you know that was going to come with the season, you know. Every season people do get hurt
Yeah.
on them fields. Some boys are big.
Huge, man. You know, they won. The Colts won. I haven't watched the Colts all year, to be honest. So
I haven't been checking for them.
I don't look for the Colts at all. And that's no disrespect to the Colts. I just don't
That's
watch.
disrespect to the Colts.
Listen, you horseshoe. No, I don't like the Colts. Once Peyton Manning left, I haven't watched them since. Who else? Oh, and the Chargers won.
Yeah.
Chargers.
And I was actually hoping for that. Like, I'm not a Chargers fan or nothing like that, but I just didn't want to see Baltimore win it. I was a hater to Baltimore. Sorry, guys.
Listen, I can't name two people off the Chargers, but congratulations on your W. I still feel like, and I'm going to put this on camera, so if I'm wrong, y'all can call me on it. But I said that I want to say midway through the season, at least game 5, 6, I said that the AFC was going to come down to New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs for the AFC Championship. And the NFC is going to come down to the Rams and the Saints. I still feel that way.
Yeah, I can see that.
I still feel that way.
I can see that.
You know, unless something crazy happens, I still feel that way. The Rams have been, I feel like they were killing for a long time and they got bored and they kind of got off track a little bit. They got, 3 losses, I think, which is still really good. But that laser focus, if they come with that laser focus, they will meet the Saints in the NFC Championship. I feel like the same with Kansas City. You know, Patriots, they always find a damn way to get there.
Right.
They find a way, man, always.
I believe that the Patriots are playing the Chargers next out in New England.
Wow. You know, I think honestly, the best game of the season, and I think most people agree, has been that Monday night game with the Chiefs and the Rams. That was one of the most ridiculous games I've ever seen look like a video game.
Really?
It was crazy, and I honestly want to see those two play each other in the Super Bowl. I think if they play each other in the Super Bowl, it'd be one of the best Super Bowls in years.
Yeah, just to see something different. I feel like the Patriots have been in the Super Bowl for like the last 12 years.
Yeah, man, they always been there. And but one thing, you know, we live in Atlanta. But one thing I can say is them Saints are scary.
They don't need to be here.
Them Saints are scary.
I think that they're going to be sitting on the couch
Them
on
Saints.
Super Bowl night.
Listen, of course I don't want the Saints to win. But watch out. That's all I can say. Watch out.
But yeah,
Go Rams.
They have been on fire this year. I'll give them that.
They scary, man, because see, the thing with them is it's like when they want to play, they play. That's what it seemed like. It's like when they all locked in together and they really want to play, it's hard to beat them boys, man. Drew Brees, he never lost it.
He just has a good sense of how to play the game.
Yeah, he's high IQ. Speaking of high IQ players, how do you feel about LeBron saying that he is the greatest player of all time?
Of all time.
Of all time. He said he's the GOAT, man.
All right, so like the argument has been for like probably like the last 5 years, him and Jordan, right?
Yeah.
And I just think he's just one of the greatest basketball players. I can't say of all time because I feel like this era of basketball is not as hard as some of the previous ones.
Exactly.
Like,
he never played against Jordan, so how you gonna say you the Jordan with the Bulls? Really?
there's just saying greatest of all time is such a big word, and he should have the confidence to say that within himself.
Absolutely.
But I don't know for sure. Just because I don't think that this era of basketball is at the same skill set as it was in the 90s or the 80s.
If Michael Jordan can do those extra steps that James Harden take, he would average 60 a game. Like, really? You know, it's the rules are different. They get away with a lot more. You can't foul people the way you used to foul people.
Right.
People, and I get it. You got to protect the bodies and all that. But if we gonna get into that conversation, you got to put all of that. You got to include everything.
Because if you would have given Jordan all them handicaps, then he would have dusted every damn body.
I mean,
because he was actually a real legit ass player.
He has 6 rings, and he took a year off,
right.
A year or 2 years off. He took 2 years off. He has 6 rings. He could have had 8. Easy.
Definitely giving him all the handicaps that someone like LeBron would have today.
Yeah, man. Okay. And then also you got to include the whole Big 3 thing, teaming up with other super players. Come on. Who would ever thought to put Jordan and Magic on the same team? Like,
right.
Switching teams, jumping around. It's kind of weird in a way because I feel like as each era changes, the personality of people and the way that people move change. Like, we're talking about how, like, loyalty nowadays and things like people are into themselves. But that kind of transcends into sports.
Right.
How people will be clicking up or jumping from here to there. Before
right.
it used to be loyalty to that team.
You see how Golden State is. I feel like that team is built basically to break down LeBron.
Yeah.
They were stopping him every time to the point that he left and went to the Lakers.
Yeah. And then on the flip side of it, it's like, the integrity, like, okay, the integrity to try to win and do it. But then also, I guess you could say how things are today with people changing. I do respect the players saying, hey, I make you this money. I should be able to have more power and control to do what I want to do too. So I definitely respect that. Like, the mentality, I'm not your slave. But at the same time, it's like it's tough because you jumping back and forth between the integrity, standing up for yourself versus being on every team in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. What do y'all think, man? I want to know what y'all think about that.
Leave some comments about that. Is LeBron the greatest of all time?
Man, I don't think so, to be honest. I can't see nobody taking Jordan's spot. Just can't. It's just me. But I feel like he's the greatest player off the court as far as his actions and things he do, to make a difference.
Yeah.
No, I can't name not one other person. And I don't know, a lot of players might do stuff they don't want to be known. They don't want people to know about it. They don't want the credit. But from what I do know, he's the greatest off the court as far as with his actions and contributions to the community. So, man, it's interesting with vlogging and just watching other vloggers because I watch and, if I like your vlogs, I will support it. I will subscribe. I will do all of that. And what do you feel about YouTubers doing that? Like, how would you feel YouTubers supporting each other more? Do you think they need to? You think they not need to?
I think that it would be smarter for a lot of YouTubers to click up. You know, you gotta think if you got like 50 YouTubers that are all like, oh well, go to this channel, or everybody interlocks and cross pollinates their fan base, your channel is just gonna grow quicker. You know, I know a lot of people, they kind of have this I want to be the man attitude, but I think it's smart to be like, yo, our team is the team type of attitude.
Word.
Rather than just be one man. You know, the people are going to pick who they want to be king. They're just going to do that naturally. But as for YouTubers clicking up, I think it's way smarter to do that.
Yeah, man. Do you think it's something naturally just with people like being like that, or you think it's like culturally? Or you think like how do you think that comes about?
I just feel like naturally people are just more selfish. So they're not going to really want to. But I do feel like it's smarter too. You know, you think about just the evolution of humans. We've always made it to the next level by sticking together.
True.
You get what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, we would definitely like to hear your thoughts. And if you are a YouTuber out there, you vlog or whatnot, hit us up. Let's link up. Let's do something all the way from the ATL to wherever you are. This is Slyce.
Canary Balance.
This is The Process.
Peace.